Bwega sana kairi murithire wa Meru TV tukwina mbere kwa twicokagira nyuma ya kumurika mara methiritwe magikiro rito ndeni mangatheti na mara methiritwe makina mbere kwa maikorwa rangi ndeni mangatheti kagita konthe kana ntugo cionde cia Jumatano twethaga turia tukimurika bora mugongo withiritwe kithina mbere makoni na mwerekera wa mugongo na rukirirwe munthi twina mbatine ne sana kwina mbere kwigwa twina kamuge mugeni wa Nkobobo ndeni studio ara tukaina mbere kwa tukiaragiria mantu makonenie na kwaraniria kaina mbere kwa gitwira nkuruki kwina mantu maingi muno mara methiritwe makina mbere kwa magitagia kwaraniria gatwereza kwaraniria kwaraniria kubi na antu bara bethiritwe makina mbere kwa bakibanga mambura manene mara makao maruthikite na ara chukuruni ya Meru National Polytechnic na mara makaina mbere kwigwa makiretaga amwe mwingi kiri mantu mama makwaraniria agatwira menyi nkuruki twina mbere kwa tukigwatanagia na tumenye zaidi kiri mubango yo wetu kumurithiro Meru TV meuma kire TV yaku twina mbere kwigwa tukimenyaga maingi tungwe ni Madam Pamela ora twinwaga urukirwe mundi karibu sana madam.
Asante sana bwana bwana Kimathi.
Ibwega sana karibu kire Meru TV mbere ma we are happy having you here today yakani tukinere kwa twina warukirwe mundi na ibwega nuntu bwa mubango ora bwethere tubwe na muno gutigira ati kwina kwaraniria no kumenya kwira wale antu bakwaraniria mantu maingi muno mathia na mbere kwa makiro thikaga kogu ibwega nuntu bwa mambura mama menu bwethere tubukina mbere kwa bukibanga banganaga karibu sana kethe murithiro Meru TV na ikengo tukwa tukiambagiria wali wetu rukirwe mundi.
Thank you. Thank you bwana Kimathi ni bwega antu betu ba Meru mugeni rokire bitagwa Pamela INOTI na bitaga ngugi na Center for Multi-Party Democracy Kenya jayo twitaga CMD na ibwega kwithwa tukaribishite studio narwa nikenda tumbe kwaraniria na antu ba Meru tubera mibango ira twinayo rojo na juma karibuni sana Meru National Polytechnic ni untu bakwenderea kwaraniria twi county tumenya na county iji yetu ikwenda gwita no uri kwenderea mbere ibwega.
All right bwega sana thank you very much no withiro gitutaragiria no wita Center for Multi-Party Democracy whichever imbio yongwa imbio ikuraithirwa ndeni ya kana imbio buthia na mbere kwa bukiraithagiria muno
ni bwega sana bwana Kimathi. Center for Multi-Party Democracy is there like Teya Zirikare, civil society, okay. If I can say that. Whatever, lakini twina members by political parties chionde under the umbrella of Kenya. Some 11 elected leaders, bena antobatarige county assembly, na parliament, senate, and the 3 institutions. So kwithira qualified we member wa CMD, nobody kwithira wina 5 elected leaders at the county level, a governor, or an MP or a senator. So nontunwije Kenya kwena about 90 vyama 90 lakini kwithira we member wa CMD tena kana ija bara kwe binge vyama bire bithaira tutikuga i briefcase of political parties lakini to give it a structure nikenda twethira twina baraba kwiji gucokaniria kanyua ibera bena elected leaders baraba ku represent antonare at the county or at the national level lakini twina other umbrella kwina vyama before metwe we aspire maybe the next elections could be front candidates so we also have them through an umbrella ya those without elected leaders nikenda inyabo bomba ikweje the programs what is happening kenda bakibangania for the next election like 2027 nikenda bomba igu front candidate so we welcome all political parties whether they have elected or unelected leaders nontinyaja this county of Meru barabejeti go to support some of them they are our members but they aspire this democratic space not to main aim ego institutionalize biama kana ko we make more democratic and free and fair for all yeah so that is what we do and when a bit more of the programs here to the year I think I can be able to highlight a few. So kwina ya dialogue. Dialogue imaraniria. Jeje twijite Meru nandi that's one of our core mandate. Na maraniri gucokaniria kanywa anto na also our elected leaders. Ara turi ndiguru nora twitite like what is happening now nembi tubati kwithira twitega kakwariria going forward nunto janade that PFD to meet a people dialogue festival PDF. Yes. This is the 7th year to Amiliditi in Nairobi. either I march every year from 2019 and nandi untu tujite the Meru County we've realized kuna a lot of interest na antu bakoria okay with the devolved governors, those multi-level governors, why don't you bring these dialogues at the county level? Kendanto bombe kwizira nandi, like this is the first one to jite Meru. The challenges cha Meru imwanya na ile cha Narok, ile cha West Pokot, ile ya Homa Bay. So turiaja nandi with the county leadership, with the elected leaders and the people, the private sector, the students. No, to kila mtu is welcome. It's a level playing field. Alanto bakombe ku engage with the leaders and the policy makers. Kena tumenya this, what is the way forward? Where have we come from? What do we want to achieve as a county na turiendelea atia? Alafu reato ku invite all these political parties na like based in the county or this Mount Kenya East. Ni kumenya policy making ya ndigurweje has to be through the elected leaders. So oni na ugwe tugeta turinge kula tuya jumbe betu kenda watu represent. Na we cannot ignore political parties known to that's the avenue ya representation because we cede that power to them. So reato kwa ranilia biyama everyone vena different ideologies. KANU na UDA will not agree. But for the people, there is citizen-centered policy making. To menya this, we are doing this, we want to see power. Ikwenda tukarithi antu betu bwega. So twajukia uongozi bou ore mea sera zake akendia gakwira uni bwantara nkabudithiria o. Are these leaders accountable? Are they doing what they are promised to do such that this track record by chokaniria kana is not about ideology ya kiama ka uwewe opposition upinzani on the ruling government lakini collectively ikenda tukarithi antu betu bwega. So that is what we do. Alafu kwina inge tungumita part of that dialogue na institutional strengthening we ya biama to make sure party democracy. Ito kumenya a lot of independent candidates na independent candidates ba ureba kweja is because they feel their space is not hard within the political space. Igita nande like clear nomination gwatweka you're very popular bwana Kimathi. Maybe nukurungama na kiama giki. Lakini gukethera kwina the party leaders bakauga atwe mtu uyu nunto to support kada kwimbe chekirite tumwe nomination certificate no kona rero kaigwa ugwe your much as we popular utai with that chance through the fair nomination process okarunga be independent and you win. So the rise of these independent candidates shows that the internal democracy is weak. But if there be maybe kuthithia bwega because fair chance with or without money, youth, people with disability, the gender aspect, then that number will be reduced. So these are the discussions we also have for them to look inward and see, are we doing as a party to make sure everyone is accounted for and everyone feels included. Alafu kengi keda to the through that institutionalizing, iko instill some value based politics. Itikethera nande oni nonto nchiari county I'm from Meru. Ikethera nande I can only support mujumbe kana presidential candidate from my area. Not because of what he aspires to do, not because of jare akwendo tuthithiria ndiguru, lakini nonto mtu wetu. So we want to take the people away and also these political leaders to tell them, like what are the youth bakuga, we are partyless. Obate kumenya whether or Mount Kenya or Western or Lower Eastern or Rift Valley, lakini iogwe ugutwareria na when our interest at us. So this is what another thing we are trying to do with the political parties. And also the idea is because it will be an effective tool for governance. But kind of okay, we are staying away from your people, my person. Noda ingeto kuona rimwe mtu akiroa noe na ndete takes an ethnic tone ojo okora ogo challenge mtu wetu. We are not looking at the big picture as a country. So these are the things that we aspire to at CMD. I think it is that thought leadership on multi-party democracy. If we go back to the Gen Zs of the 90s, 92, those founding by DP, Fort Kenya, and we have quite a number from here. Even you look at the young tax of Mau Mau, they were in the 20s, like we are seeing in the Gen Zs, and Kinapomo. The ones that we see today now, even in this county, like Governor Kiraito, Kenegetobu Manyara, those icons, they were youngsters at that age. So they had a vision for these multi-party democracies because Igitarira Kanu had shrunk further. There was only one party party system. But there was no space. So when nande that repeal of section 2A kweja, multi-party democracy, so nande kwena vyama bibingi such that you feel accommodated, I feel accommodated, and where maybe my ideals are not accommodated in a party, I can form mine. And yet vyama about 1991 today, as of when I last checked, just about that age. But so the more the democratic space is winded, the more everyone feels accommodated. It takes away that narrow-mindedness and myopia as a country. So that is something that thought leadership, to the research, even this policy dialogue, all these things we do, the dialogue, the gumzos, is to aspire towards that so that we can set a tone. CMD are founded in 2004.
Okay.
So we have celebrated about 20 years. And there's quite a lot of things that now, as a political parties, membership-based organization, so our core mandate is to work with the political parties. So that is something, although it took a lot of programs with the gender youth and all that, we aspire to grow and institutionalize that space to give it some sanity and some decency in the electoral politics. The last thing is the gender inclusion, because all these parties and the special interest groups, as I call them, unless you carve space for those more, the other small, the small parties, because instead of a no-male panel, women, persons with disability and youth, to tell them it is in your interest to actually even reform your internal party structures, such that everyone feels accommodated and the views are all accounted for moving forward as a party, as a community, and as a country. So in a nutshell, no to the here, among many other things. Thank
all right, bwega sana. Maybe kire mwankoyo, theme ya mwankoyo niriko. Yes.
So theme ya mwaka juju ya Meru People Dialogue Festival, tuemeta the Meru we want.
The Meru we want.
The Meru we want. Meru ide baatwe to kwenda. And that how came about. We to a meeting with the county leadership, Your Excellency the Governor, the Deputy, we met the County Commissioner. We consulted widely with the county leadership. This county has come from a polarized space. The last few years has not been easy. We have had a lot of challenges as a county. Na nande going forward, every linda twadia biama bitwaraniria baitwira we only have about 2 years to go, Mwanka, the next elections. So what is it as a county that we want going forward to take atege nyuma kenda tuenderi kwaraniria kuendelea na mbere. So this is the theme ya mwaka juju. It's the inaugural one for the county edition. Ije ni oto ambere Meru, and we'll be able to spread across the country in other counties going forward. But for this one, the focus rojo na ni Meru iriko tukwenda na niriko tukwenda tuendelea nyo. Nacha tukwendi kuivanga as a county kenda to make sure the citizens feel heard, they feel accommodated, feel their interest taken into account. Nabamenya, this is where are we, these are our priorities, how are we moving forward? Yes.
All right, bwega sana. Maybe kwe mtomba kwe mwankagu tuwe atiko menya ibaobongwa bakegwa barindeni ya nyambura ino. Ino chiaruna, okay. Maybe na siasa ake, na antu bonde, ibiama na tongore bagi siasa, kana ibao. Bongo bako batarokiri mambura mama.
So antuba Meru rojo na imbije toga michemanio antuba menya ibara yake bakadishi michemanio neo. Lakini tuategora to the last 7 years miaka mugwanja na these People Dialogue Festivals either tuigeri ku break the level playing field ke elected leaders para batari na batwe to batarite. At the county leadership. So at Wambiri, we have the county leadership present to make Thursday and Friday, because the speaker to the county assembly be there avena the sittings ikarobira biao Jumaine na Jumatano. So Thursday and Friday free day. So iketo mitwasetterinya those dates kenda antubare ajumbe batari ba 45 wards, 9 constituencies. The speaker the otweto teandikirite baruga kenda bomba kweja, the senator, the governor. Then kwena schools, Meru to a lot of universities and colleges, and we feel the core about 69-70% of this country is the young people. Na a youth neba bainge na inyapo ateka this the Gen Z uraba kuchieta kana tukubeta never the future of this country. So we invited the schools and the colleges here. It was invited in the high schools a few. Lakini adeno to boy get yo. There's a school calendar. I think there will be something happening towards the the drama festival, so igerio biao bialetwa mapema, and I'll encourage about those of our programs oria tututega the colleges, lakini nyatore abiri ko kwaraniria na naba kuma age 14 mwanka 17 because boy bobela by elected baraba kombotara ajumbe bao next time na to take part in the democratic space kenda bedra ba umenya bakiumara. What do they want? What are they expecting? Article 10 and 43 of Constitution, citizen, the value-based system, what our founding fathers were constitution based paite such that inyato nonto bate tomara skuru the first thing where you keke bande ikujukia kura but you don't even know how to engage kenda twara nidi aboto where this is what you look for the mtu weto value based politics, this is people who are delivering, so that we start those conversations mapema nikenda nonto ba civic education but they are already aware. We have business community, they are all invited. Look when these protests come, a lot of businesses are affected. There's the issue of high taxes, there's the issue of licenses, there's the issue of development programs. So everyone is welcome in the business community. We've invited the parastatals, we have invited different people, the universities, the church. Everyone mwananchi wonde eja inyera tugaga mama mboga anyone, the market stores, anyone who feels the hot to come. This is a space for everyone. The boda kila mtu nonto, this is the Meru ni eto. It doesn't matter whether you are on the demand side, supply side, ibare nenebeto kaba atwe nonto Meru ni eto twinde. So itoje tuchokaniria kalo, these are our ideals. To make a respectful dialogue. We may not all agree, but can we at least agree what is the way forward? So everyone is welcome. Kutemareo jakuriwa. Kikato kore yanto entry. No. Waigwa already kuja 2 or 3 sessions, ijambigwe, mbone imbieje, maybe engage with the youth, I engage with the political democratic governance, a few sessions. Jo, inyakeda you can spare an hour. Ija wigwe, wete, meet your elected leaders, it is free for all. Na karibuni sana.
Ibwega sana. Ndina ntubuga no naba nkuona bakiuga baraithi tena asante sana. Chembe gwetwa matwena arante chegiti ari uri uri Madam Pamela kwena kedra kwena facilitation na kinya lunch. I don't know.
Okay. Na ndi kutena much as tuko welcome anto. Ikundi vile vya mwinge tutiombai kurera kila mtu. Lakini tukethera twena a cup of tea, we'll provide a cup of tea nonto nyampia ne nyinge and a small biting. Lakini facilitation area tutenayo. Antu baba bonde vejite ku ibaraba chita nidiritie. Even antu baraba ko take part in the panels, the people who are coming, even the college student ni antu baraba kuiwa as a person nonto tiombai kurea everybody kuija. Eje ni dialogue ya bate to the counties. Baraba maybe they can even follow online. Lakini oreo kumbai kuireta nonto tiombai kurea each and everyone to come. Democracy metagaja ku support football team. Kila mtu timbo kwenda Barcelona, kwenda Juventus, kwenda Liverpool, kwenda Man U, whatever it is. So inyogeta ija maybe ugetoka gura just area. Not because nobody iboba ukugurira, lakini is to feel you no win a part and parcel of this team. And the same thing with the democracy in the county. They have to look at it to take in the big picture into South tent toje tongo kunda gakombe kauga chai, so to fundraisaga for those cross-cutting costs. Ijinge maybe the washroom facilities into jabida tutumba ikweje kwera because we have also partner organization eje ni bure. Lakini we would imagine to kundia chai tutumba kuchokire kile mtu the fee ya kuguchoke kumagwaku, but please karibu if you are in a position to imbije kweba bomba ikwenda kweja, lakini batena that means engage kwa mitandao, ask the questions, we'll be able to post them to these the elected leaders.
Actually kwa ongeo ri tiketherwa bukaiwa bure online na ala mtu ambako wakibothi ngatagira maybe watunenkerekewa kwina handles maybe Facebook, YouTube na alama ndi antu ambako wakithingatagira dialogue ino maybe tukirekarikiria ukaiwa gitwereza gago gatwaririe muno kiri rwari ruru rugatetheria ata maybe ukura kwa democracy.
Nande kanya kara turi nako today na jaga kana nditwe Meru TV bona kibandi obetete aje kweje kwaria is you know letu kwaranĩria tukiambiria nuko we concerned about the shrinking civic space. And also a lot of this anger and a lot of this protest, whatever from Gen Z of last year, is Antoiba Kuigua, maybe we are taxed so much, we are giving so much, but we don't feel our ideals are met. We don't feel our expectations are met. Na, so, tukeji kwarandiria nandi as a county of Meru and to constitute this dialogue, niko, we put all the differences aside, to take the more focused, the most important actor in this dialogue is the mwananchi. No, we have the ward representative, we have the constituent leaders, we have the governor, we have the senator, we have the women rep. And those are the vision carriers. And to whatever kamataga ideals cheto ila tukwenda as a county. And nadi tukwenda kuigwa within the last 2 years, maybe 1, 2, 3 things have not been met. And also there's always that challenge of the budget from the national leadership. But we so much also expect from the government or from the county, with the devolved governors for sure, a lot of these things from education, agriculture, and a few other things that now come to the county. And healthcare, the core issues, but we care for. Now they may be like there's a college student, he's worried about health. Whereas mwananchi, I'm worried about healthcare. Ntekwenda dauma chibitari ndetaja gutena dawa gutena daktari, they strike into a view that concerns everyday livelihood, about food, about the indicators to development as a county. Democracy ka demokrasia otombai ko kujuriria kila mtu. But there's that general trend, tokona we on the right trend. It's like a scorecard. Kana here we are. Do we need to detour a little bit to align to this other area? So because it's democracy, ka demokrasia imaraniria. We call it democracy is a discussion. Tika tugato gukinya. It's a journey. Now it is the baby steps, it's the crawling steps. There are some that are other counties in some indicators, but could be better than the rest. So for us, Meru Kuigwa, this is where we are, and how do we move forward? Jawara Governor Augaga, the Meru we want. Is because everyone from the political leaders, because we've seen the challenges that's been within the political parties and the political space, whatever the tone they set, nyo wananchi badingataga, such that only nande I want to align to this leader, I want to align to this, they say, not because it's the right way for us to go, but because this is my party. But for us to put all those differences aside and say, how do we move forward to the Meru that we want in service provision that is citizen-centered. Kendera ikombigwa krishi kila mtu, oni na ogwe, and everybody to feel that we see on the right place. Yes. All right.
Wega sana. Laino kwena murutira wagi siasa na wagetegania nani Madam Pamela ati ikwethire tukwina maandamano. Kinyagoro turoni maandamano actually egoro na ti saba era yetawa. I don't know, security maybe eketherwe karakaranga ngiata kire muchemani eno ke wabwena tongore bonde kwina ando ba tongore barabangi maybe antono ba mwe kurudha kuvuruga muchemani tuono ntubwa sababu chege siasa security kewe karakariata kengo kinyamtora umite kurakura ya Kenya they were assured that security yake wa sawa.
Okay. Na ndito kibanga muchemanyo jojo bere to consult, maybe I was for the last maybe that to bina ito did trips kuja go consult with the county leadership na the county commissioner na twashwire. The most important thing ni baraniria iji. And inyetera non tutukwana what happened on Monday and part of yesterday across the country, itikedre to tekedra yeje te political rally. Te ogwa kweje kuga you are supporting mtu mutongoria uje kakia magiki, lakini bia mabibyo ndo mtu bejete bae oni mwenyeji. I carry the torch. Onde na torch ya county ya Meru through maybe kiama kia Nopeo, through kiama kia UDA, through kiama kia DP bars, through kiama kia Democratic Party, through biama bibi beyond them. And so reda party tuejete ote political rally ya kuji kuona ina no way nantu, lakini tuejete baraniria na county commissioner naraugire we be assured tukethwa twina security it is safeguarded na baria tukethwa ito tafadhali atubeji kuthithia vurugu no twejete politically atweji guchokanira kanywa kwithwa kwina twe how to go forward so tafadhali karibuni sana the county commissioner ibatwashuite will have security ruje nya every market ya madman ngambi kwithira kena mtoro mwe kweje kuga tiangeria ujo bobotebua and it is not allowed so it is secure, it is a walk-in event please come lakini eja with the way expecting ku engage na anto teko kureta ndoa ile karibu sana
kwa witi the chisi maybe chiano karatuta no karawanta mnambinambe all right wega sana maybe kiri festival ira chingi bodhe tubako na unyuma nyumani chide tu karakaranga ngeta na mbi yethe tu kibusukuma sana kwa bukendelea na kwaranirio kana dialogue
so urem kugaga kamwamberia mwaka juju twathithirie the 7th edition iwe People Dialogue Festival in Nairobi. So like this year from 5th to March twari Uhuru Park. Na twari na over the 4 days over 13,500 people attendere. Na anto bejaga unkuga twakeja tukaita session posters kwina ndende youth village itwale public finance management itwale a village sexual reproductive health itwale sustainable development goals different topics iria the stakeholders nanto pende ikwaraniria baigwa na iji take atwithara ke twina mbaraniria twina at the end of the day kwina action points and the same thing tukajukia this approach ya tweja Meru tukauga ndande in this youth village kwina our CEC wa youth will be one of the discussant and panelists na many other people who took different sessions akaja kuwa in this youth village when are the key issues chubete kuma in the counties not it what are the key concerns in this area. There's the issue of a lot of teenage pregnancy, unemployment, school dropout. Na tuwateka these cute numbers cha county ukona the session twina Imenti, twina Tigania, twina Igembe. There are some of the constituencies that are more hit than the rest. Tukaganandi as a county, as Batwe, what is the expectations of each and every one of us? No tunya Batwe totiomba igotigira tunaomba serikali. Lakini kuna jukumu yaku na yaoni towards making this better. So together twin action plans. Ogwe as a county, as this maybe this youth directorate, what will you do about it? As the county government, as the education, as the community, as the church, because it's a whole holistic approach. Such that now the next edition, and we hope the county can have this yearly or biannual, whichever way they choose to plan. Pakeja bakodia aja tuatigirire aja scorecard inatu kinyete. Imbie gotoma to take achieve what we plan and what can we do differently. Such that now to take uga aketu naomba serikali because it's the responsibility of each and every one of us to make sure county yetu ikareboega na yendere. So yes, so that is what we'll be doing. All right,
bwega sana. Maybe kiri rwarero kana ato nete kwina mantu maingi muno makoni nambe umbethi, especially now that tukuwa kwina murutira wagisia sande ni ndure Kenya. Antikumenya injiri ko maybe bugatumira kana bukearagiria mantu makoni nambe umbethi muno babethiri tubakionekana street ni baraba gutumirwa na ino ntutu kwera kwina nambe umbethi kana kwina vijana bagutumirwa botho kunia na siasa ukethira ibo bakwenyange biashara chentu bakubethi biashara chentu batumireto maybe na tongore bangi na tabukandria sanga ishino.
Okay, no ntondande in this context ara tukinyete the youth critical mass na tumbe quick no warago go happen na watega na ande like what happened to this the county and indaragia na yesterday na Honorable Caleb the area MCA what happened and in the county because when ande na kuwa ena I paint because of the business community that is affected aya na to they have put their livelihoods they have put their investments a lot of them have even taken loans to make sure biashara hiji flourish na even the case of Nairobi take county ya Meru ukoni nyingi kwa vandalize ni cha young people na bamwe aba kutumirika na siasa boye could derail the big picture ya information iraje bakuga we want accountability we want due governance we want transparency we want credible institutions that deficit trust ya mwananchi with these political institutions we want some sanity in where we are as a country so ukona to drill that the big picture ya kiria antu ba betho bakwenda to pass the message okoni ba tumira these goons as bagwitwa something small it need divert attention from this from vandalizing the business. This is not the way forward. Na ndio nyato kwenda kwira asiasa, and you see a lot of political class iba queen distance from that and you call who is doing it.
Yes,
but iroto kwenda kuga inyabatwe as people inyabadwe antoba bethi redia mjumbe akukweja or whoever it is kweja igukudile because of this mom toga kunengera small handouts kudoke biashara redia oria what is in your position as a people because of that civic duty to kwaragiria ukona sorry ukona nande biashara ile did kwa affected a lot of naditika kuga those even big businesses the small ones ile chidachi on the roadside chidachi antoba bedi so baka churia what is it in my duty and you to kwenda ko discourage especially nande nilom kuga the youth village these discussions to menye it's about barenda economic livelihood barenda kumenya whatever business wa mberia you can make a living you don't have because then a lot of graduates who are coming out bakuma skuru and this political class by vera media biashara. Well, I think when media biashara now the environment is hostile, the capital, there's so many social constraints igotuma batega tonyau. So even that frustrations do not kwa ugaenda delay through the political class weta huga although ke biashara ida because biashara chikweja na employment chia ingwa it is still batwe as people the county who are suffering the employees and their dependents bakwaga nguge. Another thing is also to implore the political class to kavera kote siasa undo tugete inyatu atega in this county. Yesterday there had a conversation with some of the political actors from time to time. We have seen the young leaders in the county assembly, in parliament, CMT ekurete above from when they were youth in these programs and now they're in positions of leadership. Na to kabera inya this political class na arua bakaraniria boy ke jukwa
public
rojo they will battle together for their self-interest. So siasa hii itena ondo. So ikenda antobare ba siasa baburu idhania. Oni na ogwe nonto I am allied to Bwana Kimathi, you are allied to Pamela. Lakini it is for you as a people and as a country. Not for this political class, all of them, it on the national space. These alliances and the counter formations, they are no permanent enemies. It's just political interest. And the same thing even at this county level. Today you are running as a candidate on this party. Rojo, you're in the other candidate as a member. So it is what you want to aspire the big picture. Na itoka na nidiyabwega tukendo tumirika ni ya siasa ku vandalize na kudithia mantu jama ijarejaga tuchokia kaunti yetu nyuma. Yes.
Wega sana. Maybe kire baraba turaithite na kire Kenya bonde into mwere komba ko kinenkanaga kana message makone ekoneni na inya ya kwaraniria.
Okay. Demokrasia tiambere antuba Meru na the country as a whole. Ituonete aria tumete as a country, even the world. Ira tukuga Bwana Kimathi that democracy is a discussion. Nonto kutena ideal. The Western ideals ira uga ichoto batigwa aspire kweza tweruge chi America, chi Europe, chi Nigeria. Kutena democracy iria perfect. Niurea anto bakarana iria and baka agree but this is the way we want to go forward. And the central for any democracy imbaraniria iwu. To many as a country and say now also as a county that aspect ya dialogue. Kukarande bo agree respect free. Without these political opinions, without these ideologies, without everyone as a take on issues. But kedera whatever concerns the country and the citizens. When we say the country, the policy making, the service provision, those social contracts that we expect, oni na ogwe to benefit from dirikari. How do we move forward? Na iya tumitukuga gotira in this county maybe bia mabira biro ikomi. Because gababa rendi gwetao baba rendi gwetao tugana nde atogane ndiguru. No. Lakini twakarande twarania to set the tone. No tunya twajutia elected leaders ajumbe better parliament or even aja the county assembly. they are across political divide. But for them yet to pass these bills, it's consensus building. Kugwatanira. Bamenye, our differences aside, you're independent, you're this allied, minority, majority, whoever party that has brought you here, but it could represent interest yantu. So tumbe kumenya dialogue, is a critical component that will keep our country going forward. Antono kuona like post-election violence of 2007, 2008, kawone 2013, 2017, man tujadoka tuchoka kwaraniria. Okay, tuchoke differences aside, we shall call those dialogue comes together so na eminent persons and tubare baki Afrika bejangu kadidia nene betu ndiba bere no kila mtu be na differences lakini atuchokaniria kanywa tumenye na atatuguita. So mbaraniriye hiji dialogue is every day kuma inyanja chieto gweta kanisa gweta skuru gweta community ikwaraniria na tukagwatanira na atatukwenda tuendelea whatever faction you are in, whatever inya mwana na muchiari pamenye mwana alienda muchiari alienda lakini at the end of the day na atakugwatanira kenda tuendelea. So it will embrace dialogue, it will embrace tolerance. No, to dialogue comes with tolerance na kuheshimu opinion ya mwenzako. No, to bote watanira the way forward, but towards whatever is better for the community, for the familyhood, for the church, for the county, itumenye that's the way we want to go. Take our differences aside, tumenye this dialogue is for the betterment. It is above me. It is above you. It's for everyone concerned. Yes.
Maybe in the next 10 years to come, burenda kwa achieve mbio.
Within the next 10 years, tuatega ara tukinyeta na CMD for the last 20 years. It won some a few things mbuga na dimpo mbai mention kauga itugoteka like the disability bill it's tabled in parliament yamberire from like this PDF this Senator Christo Asige those elected leaders ukona tukaba space tukona this is a void we want to fill. How do we bring everyone forward na toka track the things that we've done kana inyato kuna this sharing of the exchequer, political party bodies, ukona these discussions from a long time ago. Itejile instant. Achija, this year sustained dialogue. Narua rojo to the policymakers, to the people, to the civil society. Kuga, how do we want to move? Tokona like now, like after so many years, after 2022, that formula sharing the clip was like it's for every number of votes, not elected leaders, such that every vote counts. So things like this don't be go track to Kauga. CMD create a sustained dialogue to make sure Intojabibu has made their way into policy change so that we can look forward kubwithia the life of the elected people. Now, within the next 10 years, we hope dialogue each national space. Every county can embrace. Not to Tony the national platform. This is holistically for the 47 counties, 48 with the national government. Lakini tuamberia dialogue that are devolved because the aspiration of the 2010 constitution is services closer to the people. Wacho kaniria Kanywa as a county with all those stakeholders that we've talked about. Bukombi kumenya, what's the way forward? After elections, after 2027, then 2028, it is, institutions that outlast individuals. Tokamenya, iji kura ikodira, but within the next 5 years, but we as this county now, the vision Kali as the county government, what is it at that social contract, what are we trying to do such that after 5 years they'll look back, they say we have done this. So that's what we aspire as a CMD, especially for this dialogue, to make sure it is within all those 47 counties, they have embraced it. This is not a CMD affair. We count this is the first edition. The next year and the next years after that, the county mejukia to embrace with it. That's our aspiration for today with this dialogue. And that the next 10 years to Kogo, we've gone so many counties because after this maybe we are going now next to West Pokot. That area, this has happened, this is the way it's done. Then they pick and run with it. So that it is sustaining, self-sustaining as a conversation.
All right. Thank you very much. Meru TV ngwetio no thiete na mbere ko kigwiragirwa rwari rwetu rukiriro emundi no kwigwa bata ya kwarandia maybe madam Pamela mbere rutiari kire mubango no wetwira kirimambura mama kuna nto bawire maybe kombeka batumba kwa waikinyaga bakalinga tako maybe bakaraitha Facebook ko kana YouTube ko kana any other platform ira bukwa buri na maybe ukakwa kwena ntu bunge twatiga kirimambura mama rona okay no wethirwe okibweta mbere rutiari kire mubango
na ndeke ibija a lot of Gen Zs iboza weke mitandao no think kuna a lot of traction kuma the governor's page bago post about this county Meru PDF edition so we've had a lot of engagements na ntubabethe kimitandao na itwe on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram shonde at Center for Multi-Party Democracy CMD. There's also the flagship yetu People Dialogue Festival. If you search that, it will pop up. Will be on those streams. Toma bioria bienu. People will be checking together to in a correct spot. Together to in a different sessions. The next rojo na Friday in the youth village and political dialogue. So as at a start to a very small. So turienda a small success, not a big disaster. Kenda na ade tomba ikumi kuria like Nairobi to Amberi with those two villages, the national editions. This year we had about 7. According to topical issues zile ikweja. So the key issues naja is the democratic governance village. Discussions on what is it that we want to the county as a county towards 2027 and then the youth village. So meta village ntora ije karo. So I use one the commit because kuna discussion thiu na nature civic empowerment. What is it like unlocking the youth, that the youth dividend into jabiu itake mitandao yeto odia bioria, please engage and imbije kuna discussion that is coming with a lot of these TV stations and radio stations. No, so these are newsworthy articles bakuga bakeja who cover 1 or 2 sessions na kwenda kumenyidhiora nto bakeda ekari. Na inya I think in corner there's some discussions I think with Meru TV. Kona either they will be able to at least in the opening session where the Meru we want a governor kwethwa either yomba you cover for that vision we want. All these stations that are bakwenda ikweja we do even to live stream we are welcome ibeje kenda nto bomba ikudingata baraba ikuraja now county bije na de county ya Meru nene mwankana area different from Igembe mwankanda eje imenti na towards Mitungo edro tumba igokinya itakuwa mitandao angalia ma TV tafadhali audio video nikenda tumba iku engage remember form ni dialogue form ni dialogue. Hashtag yeto People Dialogue Festival or PDF People Dialogue Festival. Wa search it will pop up. All those social media handles we are there and also at CMD Kenya. Karibuni sana.
Thank you very much. Asante sana. Maybe programu ikiadhiriwe karakari yatakana yatokaamba kwa mbele na kunywa chai. How will be programu ikiadhiriwe karakari yata maybe kumaru na okay.
Nandi rojo tukeza tuenda opening ceremony kuma 9 mwaka road 11 9 to 11. So opening ceremony need a welcoming remarks na keynote address the governor, the county leadership, county commissioner, the host leaders by the ward and the constituency. Itekeda endo arira nyingi tuile siasa but to focus yetu dialogue in the villages. So then from there to get into those democratic governance villages program to come even in our social media kenda wona these are the session posters where you be to engage then kuma we break away to with villages makari mwanya twekeba tuli about democratic governance to ina hilo to in a national NCIC, National Cohesion and Commission, to in a different parties, different partners, but in Yaba Umetego to support the national state, UDPK, ORPP, to have discussions in those villages, and civil society within and the counties. Then to get out to a youth village, whatever quarrier. Topical and pertinent issues here and to these Gen Zs, the issues that concern them. You know, these are our concerns in this Meru. So to elect all these election leaders to make a People Dialogue Festival a platform. Your elected leaders respectfully. The thing is respectful dialogue. Lakini the underhand between these political dialogues. The young people Iye diko occupy State House and anything by force. Occupy Bochitidie were elected so that you are elected in those houses. Take over those houses in 2027 and make these decisions that favor you as a community because you have the electorate. So we know together today. Then on Friday, we'll have those sessions Mwanka 4 p.m. different an hour session. Friday to Kabira still 9 to 11. I mean 9 to 1 together to those sessions, the 2 villages. Then Friday afternoon to a crossing ceremony. And also when a few entertainments. So we got festival, a few county actors back in the opening to make you know some music and to get around to Veja and spoken word artists in the villages. These are the people within the county Sokoba platform. So today is a county event and Toba County to be able to support them also because of activism. Kwe baba komba ikuina, kwe baba komba ikuaria, kwe baba komba spoken word, we'll slot them in those villages such that everyone is included. So tafai karibuni sana. Yes.
Bwega sana. Thank you very much. Nonto bwa agutu wakinya. Yeah, thank you my director. Ndigo director wake mbira kubira na akauga. Bwega nonto bwa mubango oyo yake akini director ishai myo makachai. Maybe madam Pamu gatuwera mantu machai nkuruke. Maybe migambo yakuya muthia tukirikiria na maybe womba kwera tantu kiri maybe mambura mama runa maybe tukiumaruka.
Ndi kubwila tafadhali ukeja ija with an open mind ku engage ukeja umenye urenda ikuigwa na kuria kiuria na umenya this is where we are at no ginya maoni jaku nato kwenda twenderea na inya toke kunania gikombe kiu gia chai bwana Kimathi ili kumenya mpio ne nyingi tote kuda roje at some point maybe over lunch a cup of tea no to tutomba ikorera jukumu yonde but tafadhali come ready to engage come ready to meet elected leaders ija we were to the stakeholders from all across the county civil society and people students in those sessions kenda bomba yuchokaniria kanywa tumenya what's the way forward so come open to engage peaceful dialogue kuja tubonge form ni dialogue
kubonga ndio form. Bwega sana, thank you very much for coming na ibwega nontu kuona kanya kinyako yakiri Meru TV kango tuinamba kwa tukianagiria na actually tukireta awareness ya festival eno era nkwetiye gatetheria ntu baingi sana kumenya maybe who they are na njirira ba tukwa baitumira tukwarira mantu makoneni na democracy. Thank you very much.
Asante sana. Thank you Bwana Kimathi for having me. Thank you for Meru TV. Ibwega ntu ba Meru gantu ba Meru TV tuendelee gukuria county ije nibwo kenya gutwa platform ya to air what we want to do even as a people to guchokia nkatho Meru TV management and the team and the director na behind the scenes. Asante sana for having me and thank you so much Meru TV.
Thank you very much. Asante bwega kinyago murithiro Meru TV no tuko kwa wiki oni ni TV yaku kumara tu na mbere kwa tukiara nagire kana tukiambagire mubango na ba ukromba tu igotweka agatumire na mbingi gatumire kwa wingi kengo tuinambere kwa tuwe kinyagia inara Meru National Polytechnic no tukainambere kwa tuwe na gikaro giki rona auke kwogu gato papas watendi muchemani oyo kengo tuwe tukimenyaga mantu maingi tukumenya kewa kwa namba maybe mtu akenda kumenya mantu kurukia boto aliriaga kwa kwa namba omba kwa reach out akamenya more about the festival.
Actually on our socials kuna namba chetu cha CMD na inya which can be reached out eta kemitandao please feel free to call ija nonto womba ikodingire kwa era very busy running around lakini cha socials ila tuajanite ikomba kuna people who are banenkericho to be able to answer the questions ila kiuria kila kumbi kuna hiyo.
All right. Bwega sana. Thank you very much Muritheia na twakuri bwega nonto bwa kutara Meru TV tivira tugitamba na gutiria kunda kale tuneka mu Meru ni kuma kiritio kirego tukainamba kwa twekanda ntwembaga na twekwera gatuchemanie rona auke kire muchemani oyo twatanite na madam Pamela INOTI rukirwe mundi akiri mubango wetu yona nikabuthira bambetane PHAMINAS wa Kimathi na mwerekeria wakwa ni Alex noe hainambere kwa kiombithanagia mubango oyo rukirwa emundi tinda bwega.